2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city of... And let's go.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Now, here is Young. 11 feet away. Good, he hits the jump shot. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
So it's Atlanta now after the basket by Milwaukee. Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Hunter, the pass to Herter. The Hawks working the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the Hawks. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Young. Free throw line jump shot. And Lopez pulls it down.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And Young kicks to Hunter. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Out to the right wing. Here's Herter. Atlanta again missing.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Atlanta's gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Hunter. Lays it up and banks it in.
Shooters tend to be hungry, but this time Herter finds an open teammate.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
The Bucks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. On the wing, Giannis. Over Collins. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Atlanta, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
It is getting scary out there to watch Giannis do what he do.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit.
Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
Here's Young. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. There's 1:40 left here in the first quarter. Here's Capella. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks leading by 4. Holiday left side. Antetokounmpo against Young. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now, here is Young. Inside, here's Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Hunter dishes to Young. Passes it to Hunter from the arc. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Releases. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 4. Ahead, here's Herter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Holiday.
Herter showed some great progress in his first year and now showing how much more comfortable he is.
And so he hits both. The Bucks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. There's the pass to Portis. Back to Forbes. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Bucks on. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Bogdan Bogdanovic. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Snell and it's shooting guard. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Back to Bogdanovic. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. The layup off target. Portis drives in. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Atlanta with the rebound. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That is his first foul of the game. The Hawks trailing. And here is Williams. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount. And made only about a quarter of their shots in the first, totally flat, but they bounced back and built the lead here with a much better second quarter.
Portis throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Fernando. Up and in on the layup. And the Hawks lead by 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Well, at 235 pounds, Middleton is hard to throw off balance, so he can take that contact and still finish through.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Bucks have gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far. Here's Tucker, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Young outside. A second chance effort. Capella, the pass to Young. Good on the baseline, Jay. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
I just think anytime Trae Young finds some daylight, he starts to think about looking towards the rim.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. Back to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 52 seconds left in the first half.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Collins. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 5th rebound in this one. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they've got a nice groove going right now offensively. Oh, great ball movement there.
The Hawks trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Well, we know that Trae Young is a phenomenal passer, which is why you just can't leave him open like that.
Holiday surveying the floor. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Bucks lead by.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Outside Collins. The feed to Capella. The dish now to Hunter. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Well, he can be dangerous in the pick and roll situation with that size. Hunter can't make the defense lay off him for long.
Passes it to Herter. To the paint. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
To the wing right side. Now, here's Hunter. Defense is right there for the lead. Misses off the left iron.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And that's sort of a picture of what not to do on those last two possessions. They're being way too loose with the ball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Antetokounmpo. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Hunter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Williams with a clean look. Offensive rebound. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And the pass to Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Middleton. Ready by Bogdanovich.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Okongwu, the pass to Bogdanovich, and it's the Bucks on the break. Pass to Holiday. Here's Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Herter passes to Williams. Alinari outside. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Okongwu. 5 to shoot. Holiday against Williams. The Hawks again can't hit. Bucks leading by 4. Feeds it to Holiday. Williams with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Goes up, and Okongwu slams it in.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Portis. And that one hits back iron. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. And Forbes kicks to Antetokounmpo. The tray. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Connaughton. Back to Tucker. Here's Portis. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Williams. And it's good. 2 points.
So good at driving to the rim. Even though he's a little bit older, Williams still with great speed, change of pace, and picks the right angle.
He kicks it to Okongwu. To the middle. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Tie game in Milwaukee. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Tony Snell is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Passes it to Snell to take the lead. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. The 10-footer. Collins grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for Atlanta. Here's Snell. Young outside. Just 5 to shoot. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Shooting for Milwaukee.
First one falls for. Second free throw, no good.
They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Milwaukee gets called for the foul.
Just impressive athletically, and when Collins is in this kind of mode, the defense is on its heels.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Holiday finds Middleton. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Middleton only takes a second to get that shot off. Such a good catch-and-shoot game.
Atlanta's shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Young dishes to Capella. Young with the ball. Over Holiday. A nice shot by Young. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Shifty guard Trae Young finds his ways into some of those cracks and crevices.
On the wing, Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Middleton for 3. No good that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Young against Middleton. Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Just has a nose for the dunks. Collins up there once again.
Left side, Antetokounmpo. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Holiday. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. Atlanta leading by 3. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Young passes to Huerter. And the foul on Drew Holiday. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Hawks making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Young inside. Guarded by Holiday. Outside Collins. Those 3-pointers off the mark. The Bucks have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Here's Giannis. Collins grabs the miss. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Kept alive. The pass to Snell. The 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Snell's got the lead up to 6 now for Atlanta.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed and getting out on it.
And again, the Bucks miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Young with no one around. No good on the triple. Milwaukee has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. The 3, Middleton hits the 3-point bomb. Middleton's got 5 points now this quarter.
Chris Middleton has been waiting for moments like that.
got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
And this young guy relishes the pressure, stepping up there, confident in the clutch.
Holiday with the three. Lopez finds Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
It's so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
How Young. Pass to Capella. There's 49 seconds left in the fourth. Young against Holiday. Capella inside. And Young kicks to Snell. Pass to Herter. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Got it!
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
From deep, Giannis. They get it back. Kicks it down to Middleton. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Rebounded by the Hawks. Passes to Herter. To the wing on the left. From deep three-point range. Misses there. And so it's Atlanta with the W. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Thanks for two. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Green out there with Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. Then it's Curry. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. They get the rebound outside for Simmons. Left side Curry, stolen by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Now here's Simmons. Curry finds Simmons. Lopez with the block. Out to Harris. 6 to shoot. Unable to get that one. And Milwaukee the other way now.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Simmons with it. Pass to Howard. Outside Curry. 76ers moving the ball around. And Simmons kicks to Green. Curry passes to Howard. Curry against Holiday. The shot.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Ben Simmons.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And so just over a minute and a half played. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Simmons. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and it's the Bucks on the break. Holiday with the ball, and Holiday throws it down.
And an incredible display of awareness there. Giannis, a great read on the defensive end and understands this team wants to run. I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim. Now here's Giannis. Excellent D from Howard.
That works just like they drew it up until the part where he short arms the layup.
And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. 5 to shoot. And there's the pass to Howard. The 76ers need to get off a shot. No good from Simmons. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee.
And see, Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, G. A great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there are so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst, partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Maxey. Defense right on him. Pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. High post, Howard. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw missing.
I love watching Howard still doing his thing out there. A nightly double-double threat.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Drew Holiday. Bucks leading by 7. Forbes dishes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Forbes. Down low. Here's Portis. And he can't bank that one in. Korkmaz passes to Howard. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line. And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. He's off on the 2nd.
Absolutely stone cold at the line thus far.
And here's the fast break. Scott leading the way. It's good.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
The Bucks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
You risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
To the left side wing. Maxey passes to Scott. To the inside. Inside. Here's Thibault. Back to Howard. Here's Maxey. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
Oh, improving his floor awareness. Howard has a decent sense for when his guys are open.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Bucks lead by 4. And we'll be back in... And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
what we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the 76ers. Actually out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Howard. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Scott in at the 4. Tobias Harris is checked in for Philadelphia. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Second shot opportunity. Portis can't get it to go. The 76ers trail. Back to Harris. Pass to Maxey. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Then for the 76ers, Green comes in for Shake Milton. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Now Holiday. There's the lob into Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Back to Simmons. Outside, Green. Simmons on the wing, covered by Giannis. Thybulle, the pass to Scott. Outside for Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 6.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Harris against Holiday. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. Antetokounmpo against Simmons. Antetokounmpo, no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, moving it up. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. Lopez kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Simmons looking around. And Simmons slams it in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
And the call will be against Harris. That's foul number 2 for him.
I appreciate the aggression, but that's already his second foul. He's got to play it a little safer.
Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Seth Curry comes in for Danny Green. And here's Holiday. Kicks to Middleton. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Shot's good by Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 2. And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Howard, the pass to Harris. Back to Howard. Harris outside. Passes it to Simmons. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Simmons got it all tied up now for the 76ers. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxey's checked in for Ben Simmons. 1:12 left in the second quarter. Now here is Holiday. Six on the shot clock.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Curry, here we go. And stolen by Portis. Here's DiVincenzo. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's DiVincenzo. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Curry passes to Howard. Back to Curry. No good on the last second attempt there. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bucks ahead. They lead by a bucket. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7. And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Hey, guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Holiday surveying the floor. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Oh, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Here's Holiday. The drive by Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
It's thrown bound to Kumbo. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's not going to go for him.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Curry dishes to Howard. Back to Curry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Unloads from 9. Simmons' shot is good. Simmons got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
Wow. Taking whatever he sees in the pick and roll. Simmons, you got to respect how assured he is.
Outside Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside, Simmons. Harris kicks to Simmons. Over onto Kumbo, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The drive by Scott. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
I mean, he's a big man with a nice jumper. I love seeing Portis test his luck from this area.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. To the inside. And stolen by Portis. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Here's Maxey. There's a minute left here in the third quarter. The kick out to Scott. On the wing, Milton. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Mike Scott. A shot by Milton, no good. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Portis kicks to Holiday. Portis with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Nice shot by Portis.
This speaks to how strong Portis is. It's obvious he enjoys showing off that muscle.
And here's Maxey. Thybulle on the wing. To the paint. Milton with it. With 2 seconds left. Good, nice job down low.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, they've got Shake Milton. Korkmaz is out there with Reed. Then there's Maxey. And it's Thybulle in at the shooting guard.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Feibel, the pass to Korkmaz. He can't get that one to fall. And Milwaukee the other way now. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Maxey. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And Holiday, here we go. That shot off the mark. Taken away by Holiday. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Holiday. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Reed kicks to Milton. Back to Reed. It's good.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Middleton on the wing. Unloads from 9. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
I like the show of ferocity from Lopez. Whenever he plays down there with fire, it's infectious.
Now Curry. Five on the clock. Harris outside. Over Middleton. Harris's shot is off.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Lopez finds Holiday. Takes it from 10. Goes back up. On the wing, DiVincenzo. No good from outside. The 76ers trail by 6. Harris outside. Stolen by Holiday. And now, here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. Softly drops in the floater. Antetokounmpo's got 6 here in this quarter.
Just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. 1:58 left here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Curry. Now the 76ers on the break. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's just the sheer strength of Simmons. When you try to tie him down, he's going to fight hard for every bucket.
Howard's checked in for Scott. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Shot clock at 5. Misses the layup. The 76ers trail by 6. Here's Simmons, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Oh, he's almost 7 feet tall. Simmons is a tough guard. I mean, you got to be careful not to get too physical.
And Simmons drops them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Harris against Holiday. He kicks it to Lopez. Bucks passing it around. Giannis inside. Guarded by Simmons. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Simmons finds Howard. Back to Simmons. Money!
Becoming more and more of the leader. Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
Now here is Holiday. Middleton right side. Antetokounmpo looking it over. And the dunk by Giannis.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. No good from Simmons.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Harris outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the free throw, no good. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Joe, but they get it back. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A cup, David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. So the next starting five. We've got Brown. He's out there with Harden. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the four-man position. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lopez. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, this team likes to see Lopez working hard on the glass. That's a part of his game he must continue to improve upon.
And here's Harden. Left side, Brown.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The Bucks working the ball around. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. And the dunk by Lopez.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Now, here is Harden. Missed inside.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
Ooh, I guess he didn't appreciate getting scored on that last strip.
I guess not. He threw it down right on top of him. Now here is Holiday. Kicks it to Lopez. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Middleton. 4 on the shot clock. Holiday against Harden. And staying with the play, Middleton.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Harden against Giannis. Out to Harris. From deep. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Harden scanning the floor. Great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, You see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that.
No, we don't do that.
Some of the best point guards are sneaky good rebounders. Kyrie doing work on the glass right there.
It's Portis, high post. Takes a shot at the elbow, and the Bucks miss again.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. 1:16 left to play in the first. Outside Irving.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score.
And Griffin slams it in.
And that speed and athleticism of Griffin, a lethal combination when he's on the break.
And Forbes has it in the corner. The pass to Portis. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Here's Connaughton, covered by Irving. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
He hits both from the stripe. Nets trail by 6. Here's Irving. Stolen. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Antetokounmpo dishes to Forbes. Here's Connaughton. He's covered by Irving. Here's Forbes. Left side Portis. Shot clock at 3. Some solid defense from Aldridge. It's his first trip to the line.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
He's perfect from the line this time. 7 seconds left in the first quarter. 2 on the clock. Oh, good on that one. And so the first quarter is in the books. Milwaukee on top, leading by... Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin.
You know, I think the underdog story, started.
And Greg, playing with a chip on his shoulder, has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
We've got Bobby Portis. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Forbes in at the point. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now here's Irving. Pass to Aldridge. Back to Irving. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
Boy, terrific read. Kyrie Irving understands what the defense is giving him and takes advantage.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
And it's Middleton penetrating. Here's Portis. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Goes back up. The shot misses. Great D that time from Green. Left side, Brown. Green passes to Harris. Drains it from beyond the arc. Harris has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Passes it to Connaughton. Left side, Portis. Just 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Brown. In transition, here come the Nets. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And Antetokounmpo slams it in. And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Here is Harden. On the wing, Brown. Harden against Antetokounmpo. Jordan kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Here's Harris, and the layup falls. Harris has got 5.
Nice to see Joe Harris add this to his game. We know he's a dangerous shooter, but go ahead and mix it up on the interior.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Giannis against Harden. Pass to Claxton. Great D that time for Middleton. Milwaukee leading by 5. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Harden left side. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Holiday looking for an opening. And there it is for him. He has 6.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Harden outside. Unloads from 9. Up again. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got his second bucket.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That is his first foul of the game. And Brooklyn making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Fouled on the shot and picks up. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now the Bucks moving it up. Middleton for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bucks.
And he's just one of those guys who's used to scoring with defenders draped all over him. Middleton there with great focus. Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so it's Milwaukee.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At one stretch in the opening period, and that does it for our...
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Harden. He's out there with Brown. Joe Harris is out there with Jordan. And it's Claxton in at the 4. Misses from close range. Milwaukee leading by 9. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
Now here's Harden.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. That one doesn't drop.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
It's Harden with the drive, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
That one drops for him.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Giannis throws it down.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
And Giannis throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Claxton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Tips it up, and there's Jordan, putting it right back in. Jordan's got 8.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Claxton, the pass to Harden. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Yep, it counts.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Bucks with possession here, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Portis laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Portis has got his second basket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Irving with the ball. 6 points for him. Feeds to Aldridge. Back to Irving from 11 feet away. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Bucks leading by 15. Here's Connaughton. Banked in off the glass. Connaughton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Irving attacking. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. And Luau Cabarro is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. James Harden, he's checked in for Irving. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Nets on defense. Down by 15. Here is Forbes. No points in the game yet for him. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Harden dishes to Griffin, and he gets it to go. And it's 6 points for Blake Griffin.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
.11 seconds left in the third. The pass to Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so it's Milwaukee, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's P.J. Tucker. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Holiday against Griffin. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the jump by Giannis.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Giannis against Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
Outside Holiday. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin, and Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. And Nicholas Claxton gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Middleton finds Lopez. Deflected by Green. In transition, here come the Nets. Irving leading the charge.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Down low, here's DiVincenzo. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. And so Green will bring it up for the Nets. 19-point game. And the basket by Harden.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
The drive by Lopez. Green with the block. One-on-one here. Harden can't hit. Bucks leading by 17. Here's Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Both free throws good from Holiday. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Shots good by Middleton.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hand.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Pass to Caruch. And Forbes has it in the corner. And no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Irving passes to Claxton. Comes up empty down low. Here's Milwaukee now. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
At the line for your Bucks, P.J. Tucker.
That's good from Tucker.
No, make no mistake, guys. One of the more effective second-round picks we have in the NBA. Tucker provides a steady diet of production.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
And the Latvian Rodions Karuks has good skill and a big frame, but it's all about confidence for this young man.
There is no question about that, Greg. He's had a hard time trusting in that shot over the course of his career. Went down to the G League, regained some confidence, then has a tough start to his sophomore season. But this team loves Karuk's upside. And boy, if he ever finds his game, look out.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor, and Griffin is one of them.
Chioza passes to Griffin. Holiday with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. The shot by Antetokounmpo, nobody around, and Tucker kicks to Antetokounmpo. And again, the Bucks miss.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Johnson. Good on the short little jump shot.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock.
And this is what Tyler Johnson gives you. This guy can score it, he can pass it, he can also get contact as he does here.
So Johnson hits 2 of them. Here's Holiday.
Next foul call.
The first free throw is good.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Here's Chioza. Passes it to Llewellyn. Now Griffin. Guarded by Tucker. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's the Bucks. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. Holiday gets the bucket. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And here's Young following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Young inside. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Here's Atlanta now. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. It's tipped. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Launches it. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Giannis. A reverse, and the layup is up and in.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Here's Young. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Giannis. Count that one.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek Freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Young looking it over. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's DiVincenzo and the powerful one-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's DiVincenzo after Clint Capella's miss. Shots good by Middleton.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the middle. And here is Hunter. The feed to Capella. Young outside. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. And it's Capella missing. Milwaukee leading by 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Giannis has got 6.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Young passes to Capella, and it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
For the Hawks, Alinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Milwaukee also making some changes. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Here's Connaughton. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks trail by 11. Shot to stop the run, and Bogdanovich lays it in.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Forbes can't get it to go.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
It's tipped. Here's Capella. That one, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
And again, the Bucks miss.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Bucks leading by 9. Pass to Middleton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Shot's good by Williams.
Going right at that defender. Williams plays off contact, manages to keep control. Count it up. Cash money.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton, and it's Forbes in at point. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for Atlanta. They trail by 9 points, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
It's tipped. For Atlanta, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And that one falls for Okongwu. A different look for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Over to the left wing. Back to Holiday. From down in the low post, it goes. Holiday's got 5 now.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Williams dishes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Portis, great positioning on the putback. And the Bucks lead by 10.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's Williams with the drive. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 11 feet away. And it's Gallinari missing. Milwaukee leading by 10. Here's DiVincenzo. That one good for 2. He has 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Williams, that's good.
And the thing about Williams, sometimes he doesn't look like he's moving all that fast, and then bam, There go the Jets.
Holiday looking over the floor. Here's Portis, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Portis has got 4 points this quarter. The Hawks trail by 12. Outside, Bogdanovich. Okongwu with the elbow. Back to Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And that one drops for him.
Tucker doing a nice job getting it done from there.
The Hawks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Williams. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. Hawks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Good work there as it goes.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Holiday. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Young.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
And to Tacumbo. Atlanta with the rebound. 17 seconds left now here in the second. Outside Collins. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Lopez. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Milwaukee came out looking very confident. Their exceptional focus and all around. And that's.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. It's been one outstanding game from Onyeka Okongwu.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back, and it's Capella in at the center. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
Here's Portis. Misses the 3. The Hawks trail by 6. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Bucks making a change here. Holiday's checked in. And it's sent back by Lopez. Hunter, the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Boy, he's a powerful presence with great length. Capella can make things happen inside for sure.
And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot misses. Collins with some nice D.
Starting slow in this half. 0 for 3 so far.
Hunter, no one around him. Off target with his three.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
And that one's good by Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Young outside. Milwaukee leading by 6. Oh, Middleton in position.
Nice display of excellent timing there by Middleton. Just skying for the basket at the right time off of those lob passes. Really good at anticipating where that pass is and how soon it's going to get to him.
Young drives in, and the layup's good off the glass. Young's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Lopez. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, did you know when you were playing that you'd eventually want to call games, be in the broadcast table?
Kevin, no idea. I didn't have any clue. And quite honestly, didn't really think that there was a career that one could have in terms of broadcasting, you know, because cable was just kind of coming on as I was retiring. You didn't have your own network and the things that we take for granted now. So looking back on it, no, but boy, am I glad I did.
I am glad you did too. You probably don't remember this. Doc Rivers and I were doing a game. You came over to say hi to the two of us. Went back out on the floor. Doc nudges me and said he'll be great in TV someday. So we saw it then.
He's a good mind. The man knows what he's talking about.
Here's Forbes. Passes to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
Boy, nice job that time, guys, from Forbes. Spotting the wide open man and dropping the dime.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. 8-point game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And the pass to Connaughton. Inside. At the tip. Portis kicks it to Tucker. The Bucks working the ball around. Tries yet again. Portis can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Snell. Knocked loose. Stolen by Tucker. Here's Connaughton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gallinari. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
Here's Williams. That shot off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. From deep three-point range. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
It's deflected. 20 seconds left to play in the third. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's Williams. That shot missing. Tucker with the ball. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A good size. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hawks trail by 10. Setting the floor for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Young's shot is good.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Holiday with the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Now Hunter. The rebound by Holiday. Now here's Tucker. To the paint. Here's Lopez. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No easy options for the defense when Lopez gets in deep.
First free throw is good. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Brook Lopez hits them both.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Young against Holiday. Right wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hunter. Here's Capella. Second chance shot. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, Capella's tenacity is so impressive. I mean, he's got an unlimited abundance of energy when it comes to offensive rebound.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. Giannis inside. Working on Collins.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Young outside. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those chip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
To the inside. Young with the steal. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Young against Holiday. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Hunter, the pass to Young.
Boy, that's finishing the defense there. He made a good effort on that possession defensively and then closed it out with the rebound.
Feeds it to Lopez.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Trailing by 10. To the middle. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, I'll tell you what, his vertical is awesome, off the charts. A short center who still makes his presence felt.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez. Good work defensively by Capella.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Herter passes to Capella. Young inside, guarded by Holiday, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Young against Holiday, and Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
On the wing, Holiday, defended by Young. Here's Hunter. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Wide open look. He can't get that one to fall. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Young's shot is off.
and he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Outside Holiday sinks the three-pointer.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Here's Hunter. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. fantastic look at this. We are
Hey, Kevin, with
growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Philadelphia, they've got Howard. Green is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Simmons. And it's Curry in at the shooting guard. That one goes in.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Simmons looking around. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Now the 76ers on the break. They kick it out to Green from downtown. Milwaukee with the rebound. And stolen by Simmons. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. A nice shot by Howard.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to DiVincenzo. The shot from the low post is good.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Curry passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Holiday against Harris. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, instead of flailing for a foul, Drew Holiday does not expect the call, maintains his focus, and gets that shot to go.
Now here's Simmons. Harris outside. Simmons inside. Giannis is there. Howard finds Simmons. Clock at 4. Inside. Curry can't get it to go. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
For Milwaukee, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Holiday, and Holiday throws it down.
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
Simmons dishes to Curry, passes it to Howard, back to Curry, and he makes good on the layup.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Holiday looking over the floor. Curry against DiVincenzo. And Holiday, here we go.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And here is Simmons. He has 6. Pass to Curry. Back to Simmons. The feed to Harris. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
Well, when Giannis has room to run, he is fun to watch. Get out in transition there.
Now the pass to Howard. Curry is inside. Guarded by Holiday. Curry can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. That's now 8 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Simmons passes to Howard. Back to Simmons. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Simmons got 8 points.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's DiVincenzo. And it's sent back by Howard.
We've seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
Milwaukee shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And when asked to compare himself to LeBron James,
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Matisse Thybulle. Scott is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in at the guard position. And Giannis throws it down.
And you take a look at Giannis in his first year as opposed to now. That strength coming into play now.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Maxey. Back to Scott. Pass to Maxey. 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lets the three fly. Forbes can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 6. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That is his first foul of the game. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Milton the pass to Scott. Back to Milton. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Bucks leading by 4. Portis finds Middleton. Here's Forbes. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Feeds to Scott. Now here's Thybulle. D right on him. And the shot goes in. Scott's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Forbes. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off. Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's in there.
Lopez close up and gets it done.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. They trail by 6. Howard kicks to Curry. Back to Howard. Outside for Curry. A 3-ball. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
The 76ers have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Simmons. Cans it from short range. And it's now only a 1-point Bucks lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Holiday against Simmons.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
A nice shot by Harris.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And it falls over the rim and in. Middleton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Shot selection right now for Middleton is superb.
Simmons dishes to Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has got the lead up to 2 now for the 76ers.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Lopez with the steal. Up top, Tucker. And it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts. Easily leaping up to throw.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points, 2 rebounds. And that does it for our halftime show.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. He gets it in there. Simmons got 12.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
And the Bucks miss again.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Curry passes to Howard. 76ers moving the ball around. And Simmons slams it in.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control. Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Simmons inside. Giannis is there. It's deflected. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Holiday. Another shot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Curry with the defensive effort.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Harris passes to Howard. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Curry. Simmons on the wing. Defended by DiVincenzo. And Howard with the stuff.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Simmons on the wing. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. The Bucks also changing it up. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Reed.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Scott inside, defended by Portis. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 11. Here's Connaughton. Pass to Portis. That shot, no good. Some solid defense from Reed. To the paint. The kick out to Scott. Back to Reed. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And both free throws good for Reed. We've got 33 seconds left in the third. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
There's Portis, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul. This is his first free throw of the game. Dwight Howard's checked in for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Mike Scott. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Maxey passes to Howard. And here's Maxey. And here now is Thybulle. Antetokounmpo defending. There's the pass to Milton. 6 to shoot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And so it's Philadelphia looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Korkmaz, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Maxey. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's DiVincenzo.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets groomed like that, you got to look out.
Maxey passes to Howard. Now Milton. Buries it down low. And the 76ers lead by 13.
And Howard loves getting positioned down that deep, knowing he's a force in the paint.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. Tobias Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the 76ers with some changes. Danny Green, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey. Howard finds Thybulle. And the wide open shot from Green. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Antetokounmpo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Ben Simmons.
Great to see Antetokounmpo going strong inside. At times, the D has no choice but to foul him.
Curry's checked in for Philadelphia. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Simmons passes to Howard. Back to Harris. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Pass to Howard. Simmons trying to get open. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Howard knows exactly what he's out there to do. Defend, rebound the ball, and be aggressive in the paint.
And he sinks the second. Bucks trail by 12. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good there. Simmons with the defensive effort. Curry looking around. Howard kicks to Simmons. Outside Curry. Lets it go from deep. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Over Simmons. Misses off the right eye.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Curry on the wing. Harris outside. 5 on the clock. Right side Simmons. Down low. Harris against Antetokounmpo. From deep, Green. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Howard dishes to Simmons. He kicks it to Curry. Harris outside. A 3 from Simmons. He doesn't hit that one. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Back to Simmons. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Green. Defended by Middleton. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces, as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the 76ers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
Now, this is a showcase night of his skills offensively.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Connaughton. Left side, out of the Kumbo. Here's the dish to Lopez. And the pass to Connaughton. Pocket 6. The tray. The offensive rebound. Three-pointer. He can't get that one. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. And David.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. And a look at the injury situation. A lot of bodies absent for this team tonight, including a big name. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5 spot. And for the Nets, Joe Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Harden. And it's Jordan in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And the shot goes in. 2 terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
Milwaukee with the ball. Now here is Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Now Harden. He kicks to Jordan. Back to Harden. And Harden with the stop.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
And Milwaukee has possession. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Middleton. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Harden with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. On the wing, Harris. Harden outside. On the clock. Green, the pass to Irving. No good on the triple. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Pass to Giannis. That shot off. Great D that time from Jordan. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden up top. Right side, Jordan. They kick it out to Green. Back to Jordan. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Harden against Holiday. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jeff Green picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Harris looking it over. Back to Jordan. Out to Harris. There's the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
We all know Joe Harris is a dead-eye shooter from distance who helps space the floor. What a look.
Passes it to Antetokounmpo.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Jordan trying to free himself up. Bucks trail by 4. Oh, Middleton in position. And the officials call a traveling violation. Some changes for Brooklyn. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. And Nicholas Claxton subbed in for Green. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Now, here is Harden. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Joe Harris. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Bucks trail by 4. Now the pass to Forbes. That one goes in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Up top, Brown. Here's Aldridge. And the Nets miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tucker, the pass to Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Aldridge comes over to help. Just 5 on the clock. Connaughton. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And that ties it up.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Here's Luwawu. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Aldridge left side. It's Brown on the wing. To the paint. Here's Griffin. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
How about the strength and focus there of Griffin? Absorbs the hit and still finishes.
Here is Forbes. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Tie game in Brooklyn. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
I really thought that everything seemed to fall into place for them in that first quarter.
Boy, from the opening tip, they look focused and ready to play. You know, that's really paid off for them to get this early lead.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. Irving is out there with Brown. Then there's Griffin. And it's Claxton in at the power forward position. Forbes the pass to Middleton. Basket is good. He'll get a chance. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Just double-checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Milwaukee, and folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
Here is Forbes. Pass to Portis, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. On the wing, Harden. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Pat Connaughton. That is his first foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Left side, Brown. Lopez with the steal. One-on-one fast break. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
Well, Brook Lopez demonstrating his abilities as a passer. This is a team player with very unselfish instincts.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Bucks passing it around. Here's Lopez. Middleton finds Giannis. 6 on the shot clock. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Harden surveying the D to the middle. Jordan the pass to Harden. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Giannis throws it down.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Stolen by Holiday. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And the dunk by Giannis.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Poked loose. Stolen by Holiday. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Nets on defense. 9-point game. Here's Antetokounmpo, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
Nets have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. It's Harden with the drive, looking to end the run. Lopez with the block.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
Bucks leading by 9. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Lopez inside, working on Green. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Harden can't hit.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1. And he can't get the first one.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Nets trail by 9 and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
The Bucks have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Here's Giannis. Aldridge with some nice D. Irving for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And Holiday kicks to Giannis, and stolen by Jordan. Outside Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Oh, tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed, look out.
And to Antetokounmpo. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. And it's Harris with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 9 points.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Jordan with the rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this hit at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Pat Connaughton.
Guys, you have to love the way Irving uses his body to create contact inside and earn the trip to the stripe.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 3 assists tonight.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's DiVincenzo. Count the basket. Now it's a 7-point Bucks lead.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Outside Irving. Count it. Irving's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
Giannis up top. Aldridge is covering. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Back to Giannis. And the jump by Giannis.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And that's an intentional foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Aldridge. And the shot is long.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Antetokounmpo finds Tucker. Forbes the pass to Portis. Rebounded by the Nets.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
1:43 left in the third quarter of the game. Brown against Antetokounmpo. Brown the pass to Chiozza. 4 on the clock. Brown dishes to Aldridge.
A favorite spot of Aldridge's. He likes to operate as close to the rim as possible.
Here is Forbes. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Portis kicks to Forbes. Back to Portis. To the right side. And taken away by Brown. Here's Chiozza. Antetokounmpo defending. Outside Irving. Pass to Claxton. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
Here's Forbes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 5. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Chiozza passes to Aldridge. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. Nice shot by Portis. Portis has got 10 points in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Irving with a clean look. Nailed from three-point land.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
No good on the shot. The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 4. And after a quick break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Luwawu is out there with Harden. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harden the pass to Aldridge. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so they foul intentionally. And the Bucks with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Harden against Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
And Luwawu-Cabarrot is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's DiVincenzo. Inside, here's Lopez. Ball's knocked loose.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
Harden. Aldridge finds Harden. Back to Aldridge. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. The lead is 2. Now here is Holiday. He's tightly guarded. Loads it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Claxton the pass to Harden. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. And an intentional foul right there. So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Luwawu-Cabarrot. And Holiday, here we go. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. Nets trail by 4. Left side, Irving. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, the Bucks miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the jam by Harden.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
Holiday finds DiVincenzo. Middleton against Harris. Shots good by Middleton.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
To the inside. And Giannis throws it down hard.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Here's Harden. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harden's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Lopez kicks to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And Harden with the stuff.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Antetokounmpo. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Timeout. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Timeout called the Bucks. They're leading by 4. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the fourth. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And tell you what, he's worked very hard to get himself in good position throughout the course of this game. And that comes across in his shooting percentage. He's hit over half his shots from the field. And that's not because he got hot as much as it's because of the effort he put in to get himself open.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He told his guys, that team is not going to give it to us. We have to take it. That means staying aggressive and playing with no fear. Kevin, back to you.
The Bucks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. The Bucks working the ball around. Harden against Middleton. Passes to Holiday. Now Lopez. Just 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Clock is at 3. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
And the jam by Harden.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. And it's Harden slamming it down.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
And I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
2 shots. That one drops. He ties it up.
How fantastic was that? One mistake and the game's over, but he gets it done.
And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. And he commits the intentional foul. He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Harden with it. Irving way outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. Nope. David, thank you.